So the garage that we're decluttering today is actually a very neat garage. It's very spacious, but it has the problem of very wide, very deep shelves with a lot of very small items scattered across those shelves. And the idea with using cupboard organizing tools in a garage is to consolidate those smalls into spaces that can be, where stuff can be found going forward. What we like to do in garages is we like to lift stuff off the floor, because garages, like the inside of your house, should really be kept clean, and you cannot clean what is on your floor if you have a lot of clutter on top of it. So the idea today is that we would like to get stuff up off the floor. The way that we're going to do this in many cases is to put stuff in organizing tools on shelves, as well as hooks mounted on the wall. The process that we follow in organizing a garage is exactly the same process that we follow for organizing inside a home. The first step is to take the things off the shelves. We do not sort on shelves, and garages are great because you've got the benefit of space to lay things out in front of you. Then we do a little bit of a sort and try and put like with like items, and we try and take where there's items that are in boxes that are mixed up, we empty those boxes and then we try and sort like with like. In addition, we clean the shelves before we put items back on. So just because it's a garage doesn't mean that it doesn't have to be clean. So the idea is that we clean, we let the shelves dry, and at the same time, we're doing a sort on the floor or on a table if there's a table available. But the idea is that the sort happens before we repack onto the shelves. Once we have sorted the items on the floor, then we can determine the correct drawer organizers, cupboard organizers, basically your organizing tools to get things packed back onto the shelves. But that doesn't happen until the sort has really happened. And the packing back into the tools is really just the cherry on the top of a declutter process. There's a lot of sort that happens up front and then a repack onto the shelves. So one of the tools that we'll be using today is under-counter storage. They were originally designed for wardrobe usage, but we find them fantastic in garages where you have very tall, very deep shelves. And the idea there is to maximize the depth of the shelf where you can actually have multiple layers. The other tool that we're planning to use today is a multi-tiered drawer solution. And that will give the same effect, but it also protects the items in the drawers from dust in a garage. What we've used with the tiered steps is the ability to raise all the garage items on a higher level so that you can see what is at the back. And we love this new tiered step because it is expandable, so we have got maximum width to get the maximum height at the back. So the one tool that we'd like to use today is a bicycle hook. It's an amazing tool because the hook can be folded down, but there are no bicycles at our client. And what we'd like to use that hook for is for storing cooler boxes. The other thing in the garage, when you're mounting hooks on a wall, it allows stuff to be stacked flush against the walls, which gives you maximum space for parking your car inside the garage. We don't want things sticking out and jutting out so that when you get out your car, you injure yourself or you will damage your vehicle when driving in. So the idea is that mounting shorter hooks on the wall gives you maximum space inside your garage. Once we've repacked onto the shelves, we take a step back, have a look at whether it is aesthetically pleasing as well as practical. If that doesn't work, we do a little bit of iteration and we move things around, take another step back and present it to our clients. So the first thing that we did was we cleared the floor space, and the only thing that we want stored on the floor is things that we can lift easily to clean. So what we've done is we've kept the 2 golf clubs on the floor and we've kept the suitcases on the floor. The idea there is that they are on wheels and they can be easily moved away. The rest of the items are up on shelves and they are all stored like with like. We've used pine crates to keep the same items together. So we have tools in one crate, and in time that will be labeled. The client knows where to find their items because they're all stored together. What we found with this reorganize is that we have a huge amount of clutter left over. There were plenty of empty boxes and unwanted goods. So what we've done is we've done a bit of a separation where some of the items we're going to donate to charity, and the balance we're going to take to the rubbish dump where we will recycle. At the rubbish dump, we are very, very environmentally friendly. So we do separate items before they go to the rubbish dump. So the pile that we have left over, it is our responsibility to take it off and for it to be recycled. I truly believe that this garage has transformed completely. From what looked like a neat start to us unloading everything and reloading in a much more organized fashion. I'm really proud of how this garage has turned out.
For home renovation and DIY solutions, visit Galma in store or browse online.